friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another rehousing video for you. Today I will be rehousing my Harpytera pulchripes, also known as the golden blue leg baboon tarantula. They molted about a week ago, so today we are rehousing them into a slightly bigger tarantula cribs. They were first housed in the 3-inch cube tarantula cribs, and now we are moving them into a 4-inch cube tarantula cribs. So this isn't going to be a guide for the how to set up an enclosure for this specific tarantula, just because I am going to be setting this enclosure up differently than how you would set up the enclosure for this particular spider. This kind of tarantula is a fossorial tarantula, but my Harpytera pulchripes has yet to move any dirt at all, and they usually lay out a nice web and then hang out at the top of it. So I was comfortable just giving them just a little layer of substrate and then adding in a plant for anchors, and also I used this specific piece of cork bark just because I thought it would give this spider something to hang out on. Since they do like to hang out towards the top of the enclosure, I just thought it would be nice. And as you will see, it also provided them a really nice hiding spot, so it worked both ways. And this, I would say this would be, a terrestrial setup. I'm not setting this up arboreally at all. This is a fossorial spider, but since it is such a tiny spider and we are still in the transition of spiderling enclosures for most of my spiders, I kind of just set them up how I think that the spider would like it. And how I know how the spider would like it is from observing them daily, monthly, weekly, and seeing how they set up each enclosure. So every time I set up a new one for them, I base it off of how they built the last one and go from there. Just because it says that a spider is fossorial, arboreal, or terrestrial does not mean that they're going to specifically act like that. I do believe that spiders are individuals and they all have like their own preference, if that makes sense. But so originally, if I were to set up an enclosure for a Harpytera pulchripes, I would set it up fossorially, just because, it is proven that they are a fossorial species, so I would give it the chance to be a fossorial species. And then if I noticed that it wasn't doing anything with the dirt, or, it just set up completely different than the way it naturally would, then I would adjust, if that makes sense. So I would set it up fossorially. I would give it lots of substrate and just a little room at the top for it to come out. But usually fossorial tarantulas, they just hide out in their burrows a lot, and hide out underground and come out, sometimes at night for hunting. But other than that, they're not doing a whole lot of movement, so you just give them a lot of substrate. But with that said, let's get this spider rehoused. I just really want to give some clarification about how I built this enclosure, and why I am saying this is a disclaimer and not a care guide in how you would set up an enclosure for a Harpytera pulchripes. If you guys would like to see a care guide like that, please comment below. But with that said, let's get back to the video and rehousing the spider. So I will admit that that was the first time I've ever had one of my tarantulas crawl on me. I was really happy with how I reacted, and that was by remaining very still. I think that she jumped off of me. I'm not really sure. I didn't see it. That big clack was me like hitting the enclosures together. But she is perfectly fine, perfectly safe. She just felt like a little velvety um piece of fabric just kind of running up my arm like that. It was very adrenaline inducing, but overall she was okay. I was fine. I was a little shooken up after it, but she's okay. Okay guys, I wanted to show you really quickly, a few days later after I rehoused Rosalind, I did take this video so I could show you guys exactly how she utilized her enclosure. And as you can see, my fossorial spider thinks that she is an arboreal, but we'll just keep it terrestrial for now. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I post videos every week, so don't forget to sign up for notifications. That way you never miss a video. My Patreon and Instagram links are in the channel description. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed day, everyone.